Second one is read byte array. Third one is available. Fourth one is mark. Fifth one is reset. So we no need to use this many, but read is the main method that we need to know. Mark supported. It's and close. These are the methods that we have in input stream. What read method will do? Reads 1 byte of data. Data from the input stream. So as I already told, 1 byte means H. H is the, suppose if I take this is the input stream that we have, it reads one byte at a time. H is 1 byte, O is 1 byte, W is 1 byte, like this. So it reads 1 byte by byte. Read method. So this one reads bytes from the stream. It stores in a specified array. It reads the data and stores in an array, whatever the array we specify. Okay. Available returns number of bytes available in the input stream. Okay, it returns how many bytes it is present in the data. So it will count total number of bytes present in this particular message. So marks the position in the input stream. So maybe you will understand more when I give examples. Marks the position in the input stream up to which data has been read. So suppose if it has been read until here, sorry, then it will mark the position of this one. Okay. Reset returns the control to the point in the stream. So wherever the mark is the position, right? Mark is the position. So it returns to the position where mark has been left. Okay. It returns to the position where mark has been set. So it will return to here. It will return to here if you use reset. Control will be returned. Returns the control to the point where the mark was set. Mark supported, it will check whether mark and reset method is supported in the stream. Mark and reset method supports in the stream. It will check whether mark and reset methods are supported in the stream. Skips and discards the specified number of bytes from the input stream. So it discards the number of specified bytes from the stream. Close the input stream. These are the methods that we have in the input stream. Read in array, which will store in an array. Read all the bytes which will store in an array. Available, it counts the number of bytes present in the stream. Mark, it positions the mark. It positions where it has how much message it has been read. So if the cursor is here, then it has been read until here. This is the position that will tell us. Mark will tell us about this position. And reset, it will suppose if you want to continue from here, reset will help us to come back to the same position. Skips, it skips the number of specified bytes, so it will skip all the bytes which are present in the input stream. Close the input stream. So if I have opened notepad, then it will close the notepad. Are you clear until here? Can I start doing with me if possible? So I have saved a text in the notepad, which is input stream. So we will be having the resource file where we can keep all the resources. So this is the resource file that we have, right? We can keep all the resources. We can keep all the data that is present in the resources, like whatever the notepad that I had created. Or we can keep separately. We can create a folder. Okay. Test data. I have created a folder here, test data. I'll be bringing that one to here. Where is the file? I'll bring this one. I'll copy this one and I'll paste it here. Okay, this is the input file that we have, right? So I have created a folder test data. Under that I have kept input.txt. Okay. So now we'll write a class for file input stream as a class of input stream, right? So I'll create one class here for this. New Java class. So I'll be keeping as data creating a class input data stream. So first we'll write like as normal what we do, public static void main. Then we'll start using this one to pass the data. So as I already told you, right, whatever the data that we are passing should come out from the external source file. So whatever the URL that we are passing here should not be coming up in the classes or methods. Whatever the data, it should be coming from the output files, like a text file or JSON file or something. So we'll do that one later. So as of now, we'll try to know about the methods, how it is working for the text. So public static void main string args. Okay. So we are trying to read the data which is present in the input stream. So what is the best way to read that file? Input stream. See, if you see input stream here, java.io package, that is coming from java.io package, Java input output package. Okay. So if I click here, automatically, so it has to load the package. So let's first create. Automatically it will load input stream is equal to new file input stream. Okay, we need to pass the path of the file here. We need to pass the path of the file. So here, copy path. What is the best path that we can copy? What is an absolute path and what is the relative path? What is an absolute path and what is relative path?
The absolute path is developed by
So we need to add the signature here, exception. Absolute path is, sorry?
absolute path.
Your voice is breaking.
Getting called. Absolute path is developed by a developer. We just copy the link and paste it in the
Okay.
relative path is written by us.
No, absolute path is which is taking from the root.
So, by
Okay.
inspect.
Yeah. No, any path is, if it is X path or path, anything is same. Absolute path is which is coming from the root.
So,
Okay, which has a single forward slash like this. So if you see here, if I copy this one, copy, we have path, right? See absolute path which is coming from the root. See users, Raja Bhattu, documents, Selenium framework tests. So right. So this is the absolute path which is coming from the root. Suppose if something is missing in between, suppose I have taken out the documents, then this path won't work for the file which we are keeping. So this is absolute path. So relative path means wherever the node, that particular node. So from the file which we need. So that is a relative path. So I'm copying. It's not. I'm copying only the relative path SRC test. So from here I'm copying from root path only, instead of copying from C drive. So if someone tries to copy this program, if someone tries to download this program from Git, okay, that program should work for them as well, right? if I use the absolute path from here, this is the absolute path, right? This is the absolute path, right? So if I use this path in the program, okay, if I use this program, then if you download it, the path will be the same, but this path won't be available in your system. Users Raja documents. So there won't be, every system got their own path, right? Users and RAM documents Helene. So here the name will be different for everyone. So the file, this program will fail saying that file not found exception. It will throw file not found exception. Okay, that's why we are giving it here from the project root. SRC is the root. It starts from here. So this will be common for everyone. Whoever downloads, this will be common, right? The program will be the common. So we use this path. So now if I want to get total number of bytes present in the input stream, what is the method that I told you guys? What is the method to get total number of bytes available?
Read.
Read byte array.
No. How we are going to get the total number of bytes present? I have told you one method to get the total number of bytes present in the text. So input stream dot available, right? Available, right? What is the available? What I told about available? Returns the number of bytes available in the stream. Are you okay?
Yes, yes.
So if you want to read byte by byte from the input stream, what we can use? If you want to read, so this is the method we are using to get the count, right? Number of bytes present in the text pad, notepad, to get the count. So to read the byte in the input stream,
Read.
so input stream dot read. What it will read? It will read whole content, or how is it?
Only 1 byte.
Okay, only 1 byte. 1 byte of data from the input stream. Read will read only 1 byte of data from the stream. What about if I use an array here? Okay, suppose I'll declare an array here. So suppose byte, I'm declaring an array is equal to new byte. I'll pass some 100 here. Okay, until 100 bytes it will accept. Okay. Now, if we want to read input stream, if I want to read all the bytes that are present in the what I can use?
Read byte array.
So what is array here? What is array here?
100.
That is an array, right? We are declaring an array of bytes with the object array. This is the array name, right?
Yes.
Are you confusing? You forgot about arrays?
It is the object name.
Okay. So here I'll print for our purpose. I'll print data read from the file. Okay, here I'll keep byte read from the file. Okay, just our purpose, I'm printing the message here. So how it will read? Whatever the data present in the input stream will be read in the bytes, right? But whatever the data that is present in the whatever the data this what we'll call it as this will be this is a string, right? Are you agree? This is a
Yes.
string. Okay.
Yes.
So but input stream will read the data in the form of bytes, right?
Yes.
So we need to convert byte array into string. So this is the byte array that we need to convert into string.
String.
String data is equal to new string. So this way we can convert the byte of data into string. So now I will print this one data. So if I want to close the input stream, what should I do? What method I'll use? Input stream dot close.
Close.
Okay, this so I'm reading the data just 1 byte. So this one I'm reading the data from the array. We using array read array. So I'm converting the data present in an array byte of array into string. So let's run this program and see what happens. So available bytes present in the input is 31. Okay. Okay, we didn't keep this one. So here it is printing only because we have given only data read from the file. Here also we have given byte read from the file. So that is printing. And hi, this is as per high consultants. Why these extra spaces are coming here? So this because we already read the data here for one of the byte t, right? Why it is not printed t here? This is as per high consultants, right? Why it is not printed t here? Because we already read one of the data, one byte. We already read 1 byte here, t. So that's why it started from the second byte. When it is reading an array, it is reading from second byte. So suppose if I comment this input stream dot read, then it will print the whole data. See, this is as per high, so it has printed all the data. available bytes present in the input is 31. So if you open the data here, if you count 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So total 31 bytes present in the input stream. Okay. So, and if you read one byte, the next time if you want to read it, it will read from the second byte. That you need to remember. So here I'm reading in an array and storing it in an array. All the data is, so what I told you, if you want to store all the data in an array, then we need to use an array. Right? We are storing all the data in an array. Are you clear until here? Any doubt?
No.
Okay, this is the way of reading the data from the input. So now I want to pass a So I want to pass a message here. So instead of this, I'm going to pass a string. Okay. So input. No, let's avoid now. We'll see later this one. Until here, are you clear, right?
Yes, Sandeep.
So the same way Java output streams. So output streams means we are writing the data into the notepad. One second. So if you want to write data, into the notepad here, if I want to write anything into the notepad, then we need to use output stream class. This is also present in java.io package, which is an abstract of subclass that represents an output streams of bytes. It is also same thing. Whatever input we have discussed is the same thing, but output stream we use to write the data into the file. So to create an output stream, so output stream is equal to output stream is equal to new file. What should be file output stream? There file input stream, here file output stream. Output is one word. Okay. This is the one which we are gonna use to write the data into the. So we need to pass the path here on which file we need to write the data. So we have methods the same way what we have methods like read, byte, available, mark, reset, skips, close. The same way we have methods in the output stream. The first one is write method, write the specified byte to the input stream. So if you want to write something, write specified byte to the output stream. Same thing, if you want to write in an array of bytes into Byte array writes the bytes from the specified array to the output stream. We have one more method, flush. Forces to write all the data present in the input stream, present in the output stream. It will force us to write all the data present in the output stream. You can close this close method just to close the output stream. These are the 4 methods that we have in the in the output stream. So what I'll do, I'll write a program. I'll write one more program here. I'll continue here. Okay. I'll create a data string data. As data word already we used here, so I'll keep one data 1 is equal to this is Aspire High Consultants Java class. Okay, I'm storing the data in data 1. Okay. Now I need to take this data and create a file here. I'll create a file here. Suppose I'll copy the same one. Sorry. Copy and paste it. I'll change it to output. Okay. So whatever the data that is present here, I'll delete it. I'll save it. Okay. So I have created a file output stream. So I'll copy this path. I'm copying path from the content root. Okay. I'll create output stream. Output stream is equal to new file output stream, and I'm passing the path of the output file. Okay. First, I'll convert the string into bytes, right? We need to convert the string into bytes, right? There in the read, what we did, we converted the bytes
String into bytes.
String into bytes here. Here, what we did in the read, we converted the bytes into string, right? Here to read all the data.
Yes. That is into bytes.
Yeah, bytes into the string, right? Here we are converting bytes into string. Here we are converting string into bytes. Okay. So byte, I'll keep data bytes equal to data 1 dot get bytes is the method that we use to convert the string which is present here into bytes. To convert the string which is present here in data 1, we are converting into data bytes of an array. So data1 dot get bytes. So it will convert the string into bytes. So write data to the output stream. So how we are going to write now? Output stream dot write. So data bytes. What it will print? What will how much data it will write into the file? What will be the output that will be written into this output.excel file? Sorry, this is the data, right? Now I have used output stream dot write data bytes. Data bytes is an array, right? So this will write whole data into the output.text file. Is it right?
Yes.
So if I want to write only 1 byte, what method I need to use?
Right.
Right, just write. Instead of using an
Yes.
array, we'll be using just write method. So
Yes.
now I'll run this program. So I'm gonna close this one.